Hi there. I'm James06. I'm probably one of the best Sennas in the world, and I really wanted to go over the new patch that Riot just announced for 2XKO because I think Senna got a lot of really good quality of life changes. Um, and I just wanted to like break them down and basically explain what this means for Senna in the meta because I think a lot of things are going to shift with all the system changes and everything. And I think a lot of new players are going to want to play Senna because she's really cool. And I think she's really underrated. So I'm just going to go over every change and tell you what I think about them. So the first change, and this one I've actually been asking for really, like, since she dropped. Her run speed and dash speed have all been improved. So you look at Senna in base, and you're like, wow. She is slow. And you want to know how slow? Wait, let me show you. This is her versus Senna run speed. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Because, good God, is she slow? Wow. Like, yeah, it's bad. She's probably, like, other than Teemo, she's probably the slowest character. I think she's, like, maybe on par with Jinx. But, like, this just makes her movement it's just so much better. Even if it's not fast, she can at least get away from stuff because her backdash is genuinely just so slow. Like, I've just been doing jump back JH to make space because of how bad her back jump and backdash is. And this gives me like a little extra boost. But this, with the new changes, Senna is going to be moving a lot more. The next change is obviously the jabs. These jabs, good God, these are some ass. -3, -3. And you are a mile away. I can barely tick throw. Like from here, I can't tick throw. Good God, these are bad. And now the pushback on these jabs have been reduced, and they're going to be -2 instead of -3. Well, not exactly. Like, obviously, it'd be nice to have like a -1 jab. It's not. It's a lot better than what it is now. Thank God. Like, good God, I fucking can never stagger with this character. Next are her mediums. This 5M is probably her best poke in neutral. Has, you know, decent range. Goes into her block strings. You know, pretty good. Overall, got buffed. Knockback has been reduced. It's safer. Moves her forward more. Just a better poke. Her next thing is this 2H whiffs a lot on like crouchers or like people who are just like not like, you know, like if Ari were crouching, I think there are like lots of spots where it would whiff. Like, I don't know. It's just really inconsistent. Like, it's hard to show. It's really inconsistent. And now the hitbox has been extended downwards, so just better. There's just quality of life stuff. Same with their Wraith Form H. The hitbox has just been like, you see that top hitbox? It's been moved more down. You know, just whatever. Mid-air H hit push on grounded opponents has been reduced. So, on hits, I'm assuming, I don't really know what this change was for, because I don't know, I never really, they're pushback less on hit. So like maybe in like far jump in ranges, you couldn't like get certain moves, but you know, it's just more consistent. Next, her big changes. Her specials. These are really, really important, and I want to talk about a few. First, I want to talk about the beam. Piercing Light. This is notoriously really, really laggy. It is -22. Point blank, -23. Air, -76. It's like the freest jump. You can punish it with like a dash of medium from like there. It's really bad. But now has been reduced 1 frame. So now it'll be very slightly less punishable, but that's not exactly what I want to talk about because the grounded block stun has been increased by 5. And now what that means is This is minus 11 right now, but in the next patch, it will be minus 6, which, or no, sorry. Yeah, it'll be minus 6, which, you know, isn't terrible, isn't great, but charge is +1. And uncharged from like this range is like -9. So if it's spaced out, it will be RPS on like what to do. It just makes this a lot better. Now, again, getting in a Wraith is like really important for Senna. She doesn't have a lot of good ways to get into Wraith, especially alone. However, this is the biggest change. This super now is minus 14 right now. But it's gonna be -9 in the next patch, and it's gonna push the opponent back a lot farther. So now you can spend super on block. I don't know how far it's gonna push out, but I think it's gonna push out a lot farther. Maybe like to where I can get like a 5M or something, but now Senna actually has a way to get Wraith on block and not just be Giga dead. This, I think, is probably the most important change about Senna, and it's going to make playing Senna feel a lot better. When you get them on block, you could do call assist, super, and you can be plus. See, I'm -1 right now. In the next patch, it's going to be plus, and then I can run a mix-up. This is a game changer. This is probably going to be the only reason I see you would ever play Senna not on point, because when you're last alive, you actually have a way to win. Because this is going to be way more plus. Overall, I think with the Ari nerfs and the Alawi nerfs, and the Thresh nerfs, I think Senna just gets a whole lot better by, you know, comparison. And I think with all these nerfs, I don't know, Senna might be looking out for Senna. And I just want to say something quickly about how I think a lot of people play Senna. I think people don't realize that Senna has to die first in order to win, because of how broken Super Assist is, and so they play Senna on Anchor character. Just quick tip of advice, I think always play Senna on point unless you are in Wraith, and then you tag out, and then you have really broken Wraith assists that you can just loop until your point character dies, and then until you get the hit. You play Senna, you get Oki, and then win the game because fucking broken ass Senna. Anyway, just a quick video. I wanted to go over the patch. You know, Senna's good. Play Senna. Play 2XKO. 2XKO is really good. Anyway, if you guys want a really like full guide, you know, let me know. But this is just, you know, something simple that I wanted to whip up before the patch. Good luck out there on Senna. I'll try my best. All right, bye.